That's what I forgot to turn off. Well, time to see if we can get some of that Black Sun armor back. Hey Fluven. If you haven't played in years, probably the biggest thing that you might not know is that they finally added Jedi. As far as jump to light speed goes, Basilisk still doesn't have it, but they have started working on it. So we'll probably get that in the next couple of years. Really, there isn't a whole lot left to add. Like I said, Jedi's done, the Corellian Corvette's done. I think they're still working on the Force ranking system. And I think they still have to finish out the Imperial Crackdown, where like Stormtrooper NPCs will scan you for spice or like sliced weapons. But other than that, and jump to light speed, they're pretty much done. No, Basilisk has not been wiped in like 5+ years. So your I can't say that your houses will still be there. Depends on how many credits you had, and whether or not you placed them before the update, where when your house runs out of maintenance, now it starts deducting from your bank account. But if you placed your house before that update, when it runs out of maintenance, it's gonna poof. But all your characters and stuff should still be here. Dark Jedi Knight. She looks pissed. I just recently lost a house that had all of my bounty hunter armor and jetpack components inside, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of Black Sun hunting tonight to try to get some of that back. Fingers crossed. Hey, Prevision. Darius Blade? Sorry, I'm sure I'm butchering your name. But hey, I'm pretty good. I meant to be live streaming earlier today, but the air conditioning in my apartment's busted. And maintenance was out here trying to fix it for, I shit you not, like 4 hours. And they eventually gave up. So they said they're going to be back tomorrow. They fixed some of it, but it's like still not working. So that's why I don't know if you can hear. I hope I have this set up in such a way that you can't really hear it, but I have a like a floor fan blowing on me right now to keep me cool because it's like 79 degrees in my apartment right now. And yeah, without this fan I'd be sweating my fat ass off just sitting here. But hopefully the fan, you guys can't really hear it. Let me know if you can, though, because if it's distracting, I can move it. Chest piece is getting low on condition. Hey, Forelli. Alright, cool. If you can't hear the fan, that's great, because it definitely feels good. And like I said, I kind of have my microphone set up so that it's facing away from the fan. And I guess that's helping. So what's been going on with everybody? Long time no chat. See what they're talking about in Gen Chat. Talking about doing solo missions, how to get paid the maximum amount of money. If only somebody out there did a video on how to maximize your income doing solo missions. We need somebody out there making videos for this game, man. Changed jobs, went from a waiter to servicing cars. I mean, sounds like you made a step up. Thank God I never had to work in the food industry, but I can't imagine being a waiter or waitress. Especially in America. I don't know if you're American, Blade, but yeah, where you gotta like earn your tip. All I can think of is the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's like a comedy. It's like a B-rate. Not what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? A B film. It's like cheap film, but I don't know. I kind of like it. Hey, Long Snoot, you love Waiting? Dude, I love that movie. The GOAT. Oh man. That final, like, that scene towards the end of the movie where the new guy, like, snaps at everyone is just the best scene ever. When at the beginning of the movie, the woman starts complaining about like her food not being cooked or something, they take it back into the kitchen, and each chef down the line adds something nasty to it. The one dude like takes the garlic bread and puts it in his pants. The next guy like what's he do? He like goes to hock a loogie or something, and the head chef stops him. He's like, whoa, 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 man, what are you doing? He's like, you can't mix. Oh, what the fuck does he say? Can't mix something with continental? He's like, oh, it's my bad. Let me add some garlic salt. And he puts a bunch of dandruff in the food. No. You know what? It's funny you say that. I have not seen the sequel. I just learned that there was a sequel not that long ago. I didn't even know they made a sequel. Yes, you can't mix Mexican with continental. Wafflenator, you got a job and then quit? What was your job? Alright, I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm sure I can find it somewhere. Subway, but it was managed so effing poorly. Dude, yeah, that's 90% of jobs. There's a saying going around, or like one of those things. It's not really a meme. It's just like a quote that's going around the internet. It's like, people don't quit jobs, they quit bosses. And it is so true. Any job, almost, very generally speaking, almost any job can be tolerated, but the same can't be said for bosses. It's a shame because, like, leadership is actually a skill that is pretty rare. Like, good leadership. Just because you can do a job well doesn't mean you can lead others well. And typically the people that get promoted to management are the people that do the job well. So, that's just a fact of life. You don't even know why you started there, to be honest, because you hate doing anything with food. Yeah, that might be something you probably want to think about next time. Leaving one job for another is just changing one pile of crap for another. As long as you add a generally speaking. Because, I don't know, so far I'm liking my new job. But I've only been here for 5 months? 8 months if you count training. Was kind of spur of the moment thing, and it's walking distance. Yeah, I once applied at Chipotle just because I love eating Chipotle. I didn't get hired, but I'm actually very thankful that I didn't get hired, because every time I go to Chipotle, I look at all the shit that they're doing like behind the counter, and I'm just like, man, I dodged a bullet there. Now that I'm living on my own, I actually have to like cook my own food and shit. And I just already know I would hate to do food prep for a living. No Chipotle, go to Pepper Jack's? I've never even heard of Pepper Jack's. Let's look this up. Pepper Jack's Grill custom-made Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Is that what you're talking about? Let's see where they're located. Oh yeah, they're nowhere near me. They're all like Midwest. Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, one up in Minnesota. Looks like they're mostly in Iowa and Missouri. Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, so it'd be quite a drive to go to Pepper Jack's. I'll stick with Chipotle, but if I'm ever out there, I'll see if I remember. I'll stop in. Oh my god, the Clicknicks. It'd be really nice to just get like some piece of bounty hunter armor back to like restart my collection. It'd be amazing to get a jetpack base, but I really don't expect that to happen tonight. More Clicknicks. Oh my god. Alright, well we basically just circled this whole island. I'm gonna start heading east. Says he's going to start heading east, turns due west. I'm going to go down to the beach. Oh, what? What are these? What are those? I've never even heard of these. Stintrail Prowlers? This is the first time I've seen something con red on Yavin that's not a Clicknick, a Black Sun, or a Jedi, or a Dark Jedi. I don't think I've ever seen those. How is private SWG so far? Like, you mean like the private servers? I do not play on those, so I can't really talk much about them. What am I doing right now? I'm hunting Black Sun NPCs because I recently lost a house that had a lot of bounty hunter armor components in it, as well as jetpack components, and the Black Sun NPCs that spawn randomly out here on Yavin, they drop the bounty hunter armor as well as the jetpack base, which is the most valuable jetpack component. However, there's no guaranteed way to make them spawn, so I just kind of drive around and hope to stumble across them. What I'm looking at is down here in the bottom left, my little radar here. Black Sun NPCs spawn with a red circle around them. They're a red dot with a red circle. So I'm just looking on here for any red circles. There's only like, I thought, oh shit, Jedi just spawned right on top of me. We got out of there then. That was close. That was a close one. I am playing on Basilisk, which is the official SWGEmu server. All the other servers out there, like Legends or Aftermath or whatever's still out there, I don't even know because so many have come and gone over the years. All of those servers have either taken the code from Basilisk and changed it to be like a unique experience, or in the case of Legends, they've taken the leaked NGE code, like the code that Live Galaxies was using right before it shut down, and they just threw that up on their own server, and it's basically like if Galaxies had never shut down, which I'm sure they're also adding custom stuff to it too. But that's the server. Like, their biggest draw right now is that they've got jump to light speed, because Live Galaxies had jump to light speed right before it shut down. They literally just took the code and started running it again. But that is NGE, that's not pre-CU, so it's not with, you know, all of these different professions. It's where when you create your character, you have 9 classes to choose from. You can choose Jedi as a starting class, and it's very much more like World of Warcraft than the original version of Galaxies, which is like this. After the CU is the shittiest game ever. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Galaxies fan. I played Galaxies until about a year before it shut down. So I even played during the NGE. And while I like pre-CU better, I'm not going to lie, the NGE did add some things that I wish this game had. Like, interestingly enough, I feel like I talk about this every stream, but it's okay because there's new people in here. The trading card game was probably my favorite thing about the NGE. Like, SWG had its own digital trading card game that you could play in the SWG client with other players. And that was awesome. Because, like, how often do you find yourself in Galaxies just hanging out in the cantina? Right? Just, like, socializing? Well, how awesome is it to just hang out in the cantina and play cards with people? Like, you could do that. And I really wish they would bring that back, but I don't think they will. I also like the collection system that encouraged exploration. So there was like a collection, it would be like, you know, find 6 of these rare artifacts or whatever. And you would have to go out. Most of them were located around POIs. So like you would have to go to Fort Tuscan and you would explore Fort Tuscan and find this artifact. And it would be added to your collection. And then when you got everything in the collection, I think you got like an XP bonus or a badge in your bio. Just like like all these badges that you collect now. I think you got something like that, and then I do know that the first person on the server to complete a particular collection, everybody else on the server could see their name when they looked at the collection window and see who is the first person to find all of them in that particular set. That would be a cool thing to bring back too. You don't understand why people play SWGEmu. Dude, yeah, I played SWGEmu for about a year and a half when it first came out. And it was a WoW clone. I mean, that's what we expected it to be. We knew before launch that it was a WoW clone, just skinned Star Wars. And to be honest with you, I don't have a problem with that. World of Warcraft is obviously very successful, so what could be better than slapping a Star Wars skin on it? Like, you'd think that'd be even more successful. And it was pretty damn good when it first came out. I mean, there were bugs and, you know, things needed to be patched, but we're talking about after those initial release issues got resolved. It wasn't a bad game. But as soon as it went free to play, man, that shit, it's terrible. Terrible now. I actually went back, I reinstalled it. I don't know if you saw the April Fool's video that I posted on April 1st, but I actually reinstalled it to make that video, and I played around a little bit just to see how things were, and I can't stomach it. Yeah, hey Sora. Yeah, that's really all the private servers are, is they apply custom code to the code that the actual EMU team is doing. Like, they'll do different methods of unlocking Jedi or faster XP gains. Hopefully, guys, I'm going to try to start streaming more regularly. I don't know always what I'm going to be playing. It might not always be Galaxies. Like, I might stream some Escape from Tarkov or even some Hearthstone. But now that things, you know, IRL for me are starting to kind of settle down, I think Monday is going to be my streaming day. So I don't know if you want to mark your calendars just yet, but that's what my plan is, at least. We'll see if I can make that happen. You have a friend who's a hardcore NGE fan, like no matter what you tell him about SWGEmu, he'll always say it sucks. His reasons being is that NGE has a lot more content and that SWGEmu does not have anything worth playing. He's not wrong. NGE does have more content. The problem is it's just a different game. Like literally SWG Pre-CU and SWG NGE are literally two different games. The sandbox of Pre-CU is what is appealing to me. Like, there doesn't have to be content. I just enjoy existing as my own character in the Star Wars universe. I make my own content. If I, want to go black sun hunting and drive around on Yavin for 2 hours like I am right now, I'm content with that. But I can tell you, there are a lot of gamers out there, especially in the younger generation, that would look at me right now and be like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're going to play this game for 2 hours and do literally nothing but drive around. And they can't, that's not fun to them. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be fun to them. They can go play NGE. But NGE definitely has more content, but it's also, if they'd have left all the classes the same and just balanced them better instead of turning them into 9 classes and making Jedi a starting class, like, the rest of the NGE changes might have been actually welcomed. But they added all these things while also changing a bunch of the stuff that we liked about Galaxies. And that's why it was such a failure. Wasn't CU pretty balanced? To be honest with you, I don't remember much about the CU. Because we only had it for like 6 months. If I remember correctly. Let me see. I thought this would be a lot easier to find. Forelli, yeah, by the time we all started figuring it out, they dropped the NGE. That's what I remember. I remember the CU was only out for a very short amount of time. And I remember you basically needed a group to do anything. Like, they made it so that you did very little damage to creatures. Like, the way it is now, you can, like, solo missions were not a thing. Which I believe actually makes a lot more sense now. When you consider... So Basilisk is trying to emulate version 14.1 of Live SWG, which is the last version of the game before the CU came out. Now, the big complaint that a lot of people have with a change that happened a couple publishers ago on Basilisk is the way mission payouts work with solo groups. Because now, holy shit, that's a lot of click nicks. Now, when you do a mission, the mission payout is split. Oh, that's okay. That's why it's the freaking blue leaf. The mission payout is split between all of your group members, even if they're not near the mission. However, if they're not near the mission, they lose their pay. So if you pick up like a 20K mission and you're in a group of 4 people, but you're the only one near the mission when the mission is completed, you only get 5K, and the other 15K of that mission is just lost. And actually, now that I'm actually thinking about this like on the timeline, it makes sense that they made that change prior to the CU when they knew that you were going to have to actually group up with people to do anything in the CU. Huh. I've never actually thought about it that way. So it does make sense that they would make that change. But it doesn't work here on Basilisk because on Basilisk we just solo everything. Most things. So I don't know. I'm sure that change will get reverted once Sun Crusher comes out. Because even SOE ended up reverting that change eventually. Yeah, I think that is when they... No, the NGE is when they limited the group size. I think CU you could still have 20 people in a group. I'm pretty sure. Because CU, you still had your ham bars. You still had health, action, mind. It wasn't until NGE that they took away the mind bar and you just had health and action. CU was April to November. Yeah, so it's like 7 months. Oh hey, it's the Wookiee Life Day tent. Anybody home? Nobody home. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Oh hey, check it out. 2 Black Sun guards. We got... I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Oi Taoi, Vaca, and neat free dark. Oh, come on, you're supposed to follow me, you idiot. There we go. May the Neeson be with you. Yep. The Neeson is with me, apparently. Let's see if we get anything good, though. Jetpack base ×2. If I even get one, I'll be damn impressed, but I know I won't. Ooh man, DH-17 short carbine. We're rolling in it. Actually, just get rid of some of this junk. And 590 credits. That's right. Well, now we wait. So I guess while we're waiting, let me ask you guys what you think about, or what you think I should do about the guild SWGEmu. I don't know how many of you exactly are in the guild. I know some of you are. But obviously, I don't play enough to really run a traditional guild anymore. So, I definitely need to disband the current one because our member list has gotten out of control. And I'm sick of purging people to make room for new people. So should I disband it and reform it, or should I just disband it and not worry about it because I don't have time to manage it? Or what do you guys think? Throw some ideas at me. I haven't played in 6 or 7 months, just don't have the time anymore. Welcome to my world. How many players are on your server? Right now there are 1,185 current connections. However, you do have to keep in mind that players can run 2 tunes at a time, and that is also counting AFK players. Though not everybody runs 2 tunes at a time. Like, for example, I'm not right now, I'm just running 1. So you can't really just cut that in half, maybe take away like a quarter. So there's probably about 800 unique connections, and I don't know how many of them are AFK. Sadly, not that much. I mean, it's true when you compare that to like how many people are playing World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14 or something like that, ESO, it's not that much, but it is the most populated SWGEmu server. Come on. Stop wiping my queue. $552 credits. 523 credits. That's 1,075 credits. You remember Coronet with like thousands of people in one place? I don't know that I've ever seen it with thousands of people in one place, but to your point, yeah, Galaxies will never see the way that it was back in live again, just because it's not an official game anymore. Like, people don't. You'd be surprised how many people. I still get comments and messages sent to me, like currently, about people telling me how my videos on YouTube are what like opened their eyes to the emulator. That like they didn't even know that this project existed. Still today in 2018. So we'll never see server populations like we did in live because people just don't know that it exists, and I don't know that it's aged really well either. Does anybody know about this? This person says they're doing the Jabba's theme park and they're supposed to blow up the bunker, but the self-destruct switch is missing. Is that just like a restart your client thing? You've introduced it to many younger friends. Most kids only know Hearthstone and ESO. Even WoW is one generation back. Wow. That's hard to believe. $524 credits. You have found some Black Sun, Sora, but unfortunately we haven't gotten any loot except a crappy carbine and some credits. Alright, this might be our last loot chance tonight, unless we find more. Here we go. Ready? A damaged data pad! Yes! Look, it's a damaged data pad with 1,000 over 1,000 condition. GG. GG. I love this game sometimes. Think they lowered the loot or the drop rate? That's possible. Forelli might know something about that. Forelli, why are you not a mod? Hold on. How do I do this? I'm going to die. There you go. Now if people start getting out of line, you can, you know, drop the ban hammer on them. Because, you know, all 13 people in here, we need more mods. It was confirmed in Publish 7. They adjusted the drop rate since people were getting stuff easy. Well, great. I think I remember that, but... Let's go check out this little island out here. There's got to be Black Sun hiding on this little island out here, right? Doesn't look like it. Looks like there's some stranded rebel soldiers, stranded rebel officers, stranded rebel pilots. A lot of stranded rebels hiding on this little island. But no Black Sun, apparently. No. Stranded Imperial soldiers. you were killing crate dragons, you'd kill maybe 4 or 5 before getting a pearl, but now you've been doing it for 2 hours with killing crates and not a single pearl's dropped. Yeah. I haven't done crates in, God, I don't know how long, like at least a year. Loot drop rates are a constant, perplexing discussion. They seem like they're too high or too low. Honestly, I would prefer them to be too low than to be too high, but it is difficult to get them, you know, balanced. I would rather have an item be extremely rare so that when you finally get that thing, even if it takes you like a week or a month of grinding to get that thing, when you finally get it, you feel so damn good that you finally got it. Why cheat yourself of that feeling? Oh, here come the yawns. It's only 8:30. Might be all we find tonight, gentlemen. Oh boy. It's a group of 4. I might have spoken a little too soon. Come this way a little bit. Oh my god, we got another damaged data pad, guys! Dude! Dude! We freaking got it! We got one! Probably the best one. The damaged data pads have shown us the way. They have shown us the way. My queen. That's awesome. That is awesome. I feel really good. Now I just gotta find someone to convert this into a Mandalorian helmet. A lift from Madison to Chicago is $200. I'm guessing that's what you just had to pay. Respawning already. So you're sitting in O'Hare right now? No, you're in Madison right now. What's wrong with O'Hare? Do you know? Did they tell you? Do I plan on getting Jedi? Once I have more time to play, or if I start playing more regularly, then yes, I'll get a Jedi character. But right now, it requires so much time that I just don't have that. I don't have one yet. I'm not kneeling. I'm not kneeling. Alright, now I'm kneeling. A recording rod. Oh man. Survey says, credits. I knew that guy was going to respawn as soon as I started meditating. You did the commando grenade route? Yeah, I haven't done it that way yet, and unfortunately the tune, well, see, I don't want to say anything. I'm trying to keep my tune a secret. Maybe he is a commando, maybe he's not. Who knows? He's not. Though I wish he was. Waiting on 2 more NPCs to respawn. This henchman right here, who's gonna die very quickly. And then we have to wait for that assassin to respawn again. Yeah, the commando route just seems so much easier, but you have to be able to afford all those grenades. Whoa, a wild Mirkov has arrived. Has appeared, sorry. What's going on? My question though is, how long does it take to get the skills in commando that you need to go the commando route? Because maybe it is faster for me to drop the professions that I currently am, get commando, and then grind it the commando route. It's probably faster. It's got to be faster. Hey, Roy Cop. Hey, since I got a couple regulars in here, I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again, and I see my screen. It's making this... I got to get some better lights in here. Green screen's making this all fuzzy in the back. Anyway, I'm going to try, hopefully, and this isn't, 100% certain yet, but I'm going to try to stream something, maybe not Galaxies, couple other games that I play, but something every Monday. Alright? Don't get too excited, because it's not... I can't promise anything yet. But right now, that's my plan. So, we'll see. Well, Mirkov, hopefully I stream... I'm actually streaming a lot later right now than I wanted to. I wanted to stream earlier in the afternoon, but I had my apartment complex's maintenance guys came out here to try and fix my air conditioning. And they were here for like 3.5 or 4 hours or something ridiculous. And I didn't want to stream while they were here in case they needed something. So I'm actually streaming way later than I expected to be. Did I call you regulars? Yeah. You know what I mean. The usual. Alright guys, this may very well be our last loot of the night. Let's make it good. Is it good? A plain short robe. What color is it though? Oh man. Now, what was the Black Sun doing with this? For those that missed it, though, we did actually loot this earlier tonight. And that's pretty damn exciting. That is very damn exciting. But that's probably all we're going to walk away with tonight, because we've only got 38 minutes left on our mind buffs. And that's about usually the time that I wrap it up. Alright, Mirkov, see you later. Thanks for stopping by, man. So how many did we kill? How many Black Suns did we kill? We found a group of 2. So there's 6 there, and then the guards, or the 4, 3 times. So we've killed 18 Black Sun NPCs tonight. 18 kills, and we got a helmet. That's pretty good. That's really good. I remember nights we're getting like 20, even 30 kills sometimes and not getting shit. A 9, not 10. Ever thought of trying out SWG Legends? I'm pre-CU all the way, but NGE had really good content. It's fun. I'm bored on Bass, so I switched. I don't, you know, like I might go over just to fly around with JTL for a bit, but I really, okay, I'm going to ask you one question. And if the answer to this question is yes, then I'll switch. But I already know the answer is not yes. But I'm going to ask it anyway. On Legends, can you play the Star Wars Galaxies digital trading card game with other players? I already know you can't. But if you could, that would actually be the selling point that brought me over. I don't know. I like the vanilla experience of Basilisk. I don't mind the lack of content because I don't mind just like hanging out in Mos Eisley and just like talking to people as they run through. Or doing this, mindlessly driving around Yavin looking for Black Sun. Look at all the fun we're having. See, it also helps that Galaxies isn't the only game that I play. And I just took a huge break from it, but... Oh, Dark Adept. I got excited. I saw it was an actual humanoid character. Yeah, I mean, if Galaxies was the only game that I played and I was on Basilisk, I absolutely would get bored of it. And that's why I A, play other games, and B, take breaks from it from time to time. But it's more of a nostalgia factor than it is like a fun factor for me. I know pre-CU Galaxies is not the most fun game, but I don't play it and expect to always have fun. I play it because I just love it. I don't know. Kind of like Second Life. Like, why do people play Second Life? Actually, do people still play Second Life? I don't know. Maybe they don't. But they did. The game wasn't actually fun. They just did it to meet people and sometimes watch their avatars have sex, I guess. I don't know. That's what people did in Second Life, right? I've never played. No, really. I've never played Second Life. serious. Never. Have I ever done PvP both in live and SWG or EMU? I did. Okay, so I did a little bit of. We were, my guild back in live was involved in a very big GCW war. We had several rebel guild allies and several imperial guilds that we were at war with. And we ended up destroying like 23. It was either like 17, 18, or 23. It's one of those numbers up there. Imperial bases. And we only lost 2 rebel bases. It was like amazing. And we definitely got into some PvP battles, like trying to defend bases or destroy the Imperial bases. And then, after the NGE came out, I remember doing a lot of PvP in Restis on Rory, because like they destroyed that city and made it like a huge PvP zone. And I was there a lot too. Oh my god, look, is this another group of 4? Guys. It's another group of 4. Oh shit, he set me on fire. Holy shit. I don't have anything to heal that. Do I? Nope. Holy crap. Alright, good, it's done. Whew! That was scary. What the fuck? It's Mobius? What the fuck? It's Angelic. What are you talking about? You watched me stream the, what was it, the Bethesda press conference the other night. Casual pants. I want to, come on, get rid of the blind. I want to meditate these wounds off. What do I think of Fallout 76? We don't really know that much about Fallout 76. I mean, we know it's going to be online, but we don't know exactly how, because they said you never have to like pick a server, and there's no server browser, but we know there are only going to be like a certain number of people in a lobby at a time. We also know that you can like nuke different areas of the map, and we also know you can like build a base or a house and then move it, but like if you're not always playing on the same server with the same people, like how does that work? Like I don't know. I have way too many questions about Fallout 76 that we're not going to get the answer to, I don't think, until the beta comes out, which I'm definitely going to try the beta. Alright, Sora, take care. Frelly, you're waiting another hour, that sucks. Angelic, you had to laugh at what I did with the Ace Combat video? Yeah. I wanted to make that video for a long time, and I finally decided to just do it the other day. Yeah, I did hear about that. The lead programmer from SWG is working on that. I mean, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's definitely a thing. It's a thing. We'll find out if it ends up being a good thing or not. Yeah, hopefully a good thing. Hey, Grave. Where's the other henchman? Oh no, it was a thug, that's right. There he is. If I'd have been ATK, I could have saved him. I suppose. Did they really need to be saved, though? I don't think it matters. I think they were just fine. They had to died in that blast that goes off at the end of the video anyway. Their fate was sealed, man. There was no getting out of there. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if we come out of this with another piece of bounty hunter armor... Oh, by the way, Angelic, since you weren't here... That's right. We got a helmet. But if we can get out, if we can walk away from this with something else in addition to that, it's gonna be insane. Hey, Wheelman. Yeah, we're starting up, since I lost all my bounty hunter armor, we're starting up the collection again. You know what I just realized, though? The pieces of armor that I lost were colored because I looted them prior to the patch where they took the color out. Now it's all going to be gray and blue. Man, now I'm sad again. Did they fix the static spawn issue? What do you mean? Roy Cop, how did you lose them? Oh man. Someone hasn't watched my channel update video. We lost University Campus City Hall because too many... Why is this corpse not disappearing? Too many citizens left the city, and the radius kept shrinking, and then not enough people were still within range of the city hall, so the city hall went poof. So University Campus no longer exists, and me, like an idiot, stored all of my bounty hunter armor and jetpack components in the city hall. So both of my jetpack bases and all of the other jetpack components, along with all of my bounty hunter armor components, are gone, as well as like I think like 8 to 10 million credits that were in the treasury, all gone. Forelli, why is this, or Angelic, I guess, why is this corpse not disappearing? I can't, I already looted him. Oh, the mobs used to have specific spawn location. They never did on Basilisk, I don't think. Like back in Live, they used to spawn a lot up here in the northwest and down here in the southeast, I think. And then in like 0-0, people used to say they spawned. I used to kill them up here all the time. But on Basilisk, as far as I know, they don't have localized spawning yet. It's just anywhere on the planet. No, I'm not running a loot macro. I just double click, double click, and I double clicked, and it says that I got credits off of Kiva Scobo, and this is Kiva Scobo, and yet here Kiva Scobo's corpse remains. You know what? I'm pretty convinced that the reason this corpse is still here is because he's got a jetpack base. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm gonna delete this recording, Rod. I think you need to come in here, and I think you need to give me the jetpack base that's on this corpse that I don't have access to. Forelli. I think that needs to be done, like right now. I'm gonna file a complaint. Whoa! Whoa! What's he doing? What's he doing? What the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? He's back from the dead! What the fuck just happened? What the shit? Dude, what the hell just happened? Alright, I think we're done after this. I think we need to stop. Galaxy's just like freaking out. Dude, that's scary as shit. I don't even remember if that was the second or third wave. I think that was the third wave. We'll need that clip. This whole stream's gonna be going on YouTube after I'm done. It probably is gonna take. It probably won't be public until tomorrow because it's gotta export. But yeah, I'll clip it. Dude, that was scary. I'm out. I'm all done. That was it. I'm done. How much time's left on my buffs? 18 minutes. Alright, Alright, we'll kind of wiggle our way back to the outpost, but... How long has Bass been up? Like, almost 6 days, I think? 5 days and 5 hours. No, 5 days and 6 hours. Sorry, I had to refresh. Yo, but why did he get back up? That's what I'm worried about. The corpse laying there could have been latency, sure. But the fact that he revived, that's some weird shit. Was it the same? Yeah, look. Same name. Kiva Scobo. Do we have somebody named friend Kiva? Kiva's now your friend. So alright, somebody already has the character named Kiva. That would have been weird. You say 5 days, 2 hours? Mine definitely says more than that. Five days, 6 hours. Yeah, I don't know, that was hilarious and creepy. Oh, so wait. When they try, it's a ticket about it, but when you try to duplicate or they respawn with new names. See, I don't know how the random name generation works for like NPCs. Some of the names are so ridiculously random. I have to wonder if like maybe it just pulls random characters, but like it can't, because some of them, like, they actually make sense. So do they have like a name bank that it pulls names from for both like first names and last names? And if so, does that happen if like the game knows the next mob that's gonna spawn for like really like luck of the draw pulls the same two names? I'm just throwing stones here. I don't know anything about how it works. It was goofy. Tasla Beal, Click Mix, Crystal Snake. Didn't more than one guy respawn there? Well, no, there was supposed to be two. So the guy that I killed actually came back to life when his replacement respawn was supposed to spawn. So it was almost like instead of a new spawn, he just like revived himself. But the other guy respawned, because there was supposed to be two. So I got two, it's just one of the two that I got was already dead. I'm not sure what kind of a delay there is between the time you're asking questions and the time I answer them. But I think I answered your question already. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. It doesn't seem to be anyone else out here. Yeah, 10 minutes left on my buffs. Alright, it's time to head home, guys. We'll be able to clip this stream? Yeah, we can do whatever we want. I can download it, I can download it, download it? What the fuck? Why can't I talk? I can download it, edit it, do whatever I want with it. The only problem is, since it's like a 2-hour stream, it's going to be a huge download if you need me to do that. What I can do, though, is I can go back on Twitch and highlight that moment, which isolates it. Yeah, that's probably the way I'll do it. It's easier that way. Because I'm going to export the whole stream to YouTube, but I don't actually have to download it to do that. Twitch actually allows you to do direct export. Thank God. I'll highlight that entire encounter. How's that? From the minute I rolled up on them to the minute I drive away. I'm just glad I'm glad you guys were here to see that live, so you know, like, how freaky it was. And welcome back, Sora. I'm actually driving back to the starport to wrap it up. So, It's a shame that, what was that guy's name? Pre-Live or something? Oh, don't worry about it, Big Oris. I'll grab it. But it's moments like that, which is why I play this game. 2 hours of driving around. Yes, I got my helmet, which I'm excited about, but that is like one of those things that it's just stupid, random shit. And the fact that I was able to share that with you guys live is awesome. What? Between Moss, Isley... Is it Starport? It is Starport. Yeah, aliases for the win. I just never set them up. Plus, I can type usually fast enough that doesn't matter. Sora, I'm gonna try and isolate the thing that happened and post it on YouTube. What do you think, guys? Should I sell a bounty hunter helmet for 477 credits? Sell all? Why is that even listed there? Alright. It's a shame. I actually have a decent number of viewers right now, but I gotta wrap it up. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I gotta go take care of that and see if somebody else wants me to play something else with them tonight. But I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with me and witnessing that spooky as hell moment. I will try to be on again next Monday in the afternoon, probably a little bit earlier than I am tonight. And we'll see how that goes as like a weekly thing. But for now, we're just going to see what happens. You love that I steered to go around that guy? Hey man, my very first experience with this game, I was terrified that somebody was going to impale me on the front of their swoop. I didn't know there was no physics. I didn't know there was no player collision. The last game that I'd played was Jedi Outcast. And yeah, I thought they were going to try and skewer me. But, alright. I'm out for tonight, guys. Again, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time, whenever that happens to be. Have a good one.